Hello there. Thank you so much for being a part of this edition of the program. Happy New Year, and thank you for your support in the year 2025. Hoping that we will do it again in this new year 2026. My name is Clement Barikui. Welcome to Hilltop Mansion.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
2025 was a challenging yet successful year in the governance of Akwa Ibom State under Governor Umeno. And so on the program tonight, we shall be taking a retrospect of 2025 with particular focus on reviewing major activities, policies and programs of government that shaped the socio-economic landscape of the state in 2025. Let's take a look.
By the start of 2025, the Umano administration had moved beyond policy declarations into what officials described as a phase of consolidation. The focus was no longer on new frameworks, but on execution. One of the most visible policy areas was infrastructure. Road projects continued across the state, particularly those connecting rural communities to urban and commercial centers.
We want to ensure that we connect our state seamlessly in road infrastructure so that from Mbo to Oran, from Oran to Ini, we can connect our local government areas. We can also bring our produce seamlessly to the market. These are the things we are doing. And that is why we are going back to all the roads that seem to have been abandoned, and we resuscitate them for the benefit of our people. But again, I must say clearly that to whom much is given, much is expected.
However, while several projects progressed, public attention remained on timelines, quality, and long-term maintenance. Under the agriculture pillar of the Arise agenda, the administration expanded programs targeting food production and agribusiness. Rural development was another policy focus. Primary healthcare upgrades reached several communities, and these interventions are critical to closing long-standing development gaps between rural and urban areas. In the health sector, the administration maintained investment in public healthcare facilities. The state of emergency declared in the sector led to renovations, equipment upgrades, and workforce support, including recruitment of more than 2,000 healthcare personnel.
It's an exciting moment for us. Starting November 1st, the governor has directed in council that we should start the physical upgrade of selected hospitals across the 3 senatorial districts. Like I said the last time, these changes would not happen overnight, but were systematic, and we've crafted a well-thought-out strategic roadmap, and that is the roadmap that the governor approved today in council. So for me, I'm excited because today, with the approval given by His Excellency the Governor, doctors in Akwa Ibom would earn more than what is paid in many other places. And so, not just doctors, all healthcare workers, level for level. And so, what more can I say as a commissioner for health other than thank His Excellency for his benevolence and his thoughts about the health and well-being of the people.
His Excellency has brought
to bear the flagship health insurance scheme today in the country.
Education policy in 2025 centered on infrastructure upgrades, teacher support, and student access. Public schools saw renovation works. Youth empowerment and social intervention programs were rolled out through skills acquisition centers, vocational training, and small business support. Thousands of beneficiaries were recorded across multiple schemes through avenues such as the Federal Constituency Town Square meeting. On the economic front, the administration sustained policies aimed at diversification, supporting small and medium-scale enterprises, tourism, hospitality, and the creative economy. These sectors were promoted as alternatives to oil-dependent revenue amid fluctuating national economic conditions.
I'd always said that the best legacy we hope to leave after we would have, by the grace of God and with your help, finished our stewardship in full circle will be the number of lives we would have positively impacted through entrepreneurial support schemes, humanitarian interventions, and other kitchen table issues that directly affect the quality of lives of our people, while also executing big items projects. In all, I've always said the people will be our greatest legacy in government. That passion explains why, within the first few months of my inauguration, we partnered to bring the Bank of Industry for the first time ever to the state, to partner with us in supporting our MSMEs, and went ahead to provide a matching fund of 2 billion naira so our entrepreneurs, especially the small-scale ones, could borrow at single-digit interest rates and run their businesses. Let me again thank the Bank of Industry for agreeing to partner with us.
Security remained relatively stable in Akwa Ibom during 2025, with the government working alongside security agencies and community leaders. The launch of the Security Trust Fund remains helpful in raising funds to support the security apparatus in the state.
You may well know the S in our RISE agenda stands for security management. And since we came in, we have devoted resources to ensuring that we maintain our status as a safe, secure, and peaceful state. We're in the process of expanding and recruiting more hands for the Ibom Community Watch.
Today's event is a testimony that Akwa Ibom State is not waiting for challenges to overwhelm it before acting. Instead, the state has taken proactive and visionary steps to strengthen its security architecture and safeguard the peace for which it is widely admired.
We are going to also let the world know that there is a man who in less than 2 years has significantly helped to make sure that the state, Akwa Ibom State, has become the most peaceful state in Nigeria. Your support to the security agencies has helped to make the state peaceful, Your Excellency.
In governance, the administration emphasized fiscal discipline, revenue reforms, and digitization of public services. The first ever online civil service recruitment remains the toast of many residents.
This is the first of its kind, because this kind of a thing has not happened before. And so we are expecting a very good outcome.
The atmosphere, the place is serene, it's very conducive. The CBT test, in fact, everything is going on fine. Nobody is complaining.
The world has changed. You understand now? We are in the 21st century, so you don't need a more orthodox method of doing things anymore. You know?
And this is how it's supposed to be, because in those days we've been experiencing, some people said, is by who know who.
The defection of Governor Umono to the All Progressives Congress also contributed greatly to shaping the state political landscape.
That for any political party, the most enduring power does not come from division. It comes from unity of purpose. The strength we seek is not found in standing alone, no in fighting amongst ourselves, but in standing together. And that song goes with every voice that joins this cause. That is how we move forward, not by clinging to what divides us, but by rallying around what leads us. We are here because we believe in building bridges, not walls, in mending fences, not erecting new ones. And above all, we are here because we know that the political party is more than slogans on a banner. A political party is its people. The people are the party. When the APC was conceived, the odds were stacked against us, but we endured. We overcame. We emerged not just as a political platform, but as a movement driven by fidelity to principles. And at the very heart of those principles stands a man whose name defines political tenacity and statesmanship. His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Few figures in our national history have given as much and demanded so little in return. Long before the drumbeats of democracy returned to Nigeria, he offered his resources to sustain the struggle. When the wind of vindictiveness sought to isolate Lagos when he was governor, he stood alone and turned isolation into innovation. While others traded their principles for a seat at their oppressor's table, he stayed the course and built an alternative. This is not hearsay. These are documented sacrifices. They were made not in pursuit of personal glory, but in defense of democracy. I'm telling you this, Your Excellency Pastor Umo Eno, because I want you and our court troublers to know that President Tinubu is a great builder, an inveterate Democrat. And so your decision to come home to the APC is one that you will never regret.
We are saying henceforth, come 2027, the South Side will go one way, and the South Side will vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for not moving away from the heart of Akwa Ibom. I've been around for over 4 days, interacting with our elders across party lines. And I realized that you consulted your people. There is an Ikwere proverb that says that if you are a leader and you are running on the bush track and you hear footsteps behind you, once in a while you must look to see whether the people are running away from you or they are following you. Governor Wano, in your own case, the people are following you. We are all following you. As the leader of Akwa Ibom State, Akwa Ibom is totally with you. I realized that you had to struggle a bit, particularly in my senatorial district, to become the governor. But with my presence here today and all my people, Your Excellency, things have turned around. I see you becoming the first re-elected governor in 2027. I see the president getting 99.9% of the votes in 2027. So for you, I can see everything turning around, everything turning around for APC. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around for APC.
Let me at this juncture thank the people of Akwa Ibom State for the overwhelming support that you have shown to me for acting in the best tradition of the children of Issachar, who not only understood the signs of the time, but they understood what to do. While I deeply respect the emotions and sentiments of some of our people who have elected not to join me on this progressive journey for now. I want to state here unequivocally that strategic decisions are based on evolving realities, which demands that the future and collective interests of our state and people must be taken above all other considerations. Let me reassure all Akwa Ibomites that regardless of my political alignment, I will remain a governor for all Akwa Ibomites as we continue to implement progressively the Arise agenda, which is our social contract with the Akwa Ibom people. Today, Your Excellencies, we step out bold, fearless, brave, courageous, and happy. For this is an uncommon but progressive move from a position of strength. For we are not afraid of the future, nor afraid of the storms ahead, but we will focus on sailing the ship of Akwa Ibom State. For we have in our boat he who can calm every storm, he who can lead in every warfare, he who has gone before us and has brought us the victory. His name is Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. He has never lost any battle. He has never misdirected his people.
The presentation of the 2026 budget on the floor of the State House of Assembly by the governor gives a picture of how the new year will look like.
We will invest in human capital development and social inclusion. Targeted programs will be developed for vulnerable groups, including women and children and persons with disabilities, to promote social equity. The state will invest in youth development. The state will continue to invest in youth development initiatives, such as youth development centers across the 31 local government areas, to harness the potential of the young population for economic growth. We need to continue to engage our youth so that they continue to have a reorientation, change of attitude, change of mindset, and embrace the culture of hard work. Streamline the tax system to reduce redundancies, improve compliance, and enhance business confidence, as well as continue to leverage on technology to track high-income earners and formalize the informal sector to ensure fair taxation without stifling business growth. Invest in renewable energy projects and waste to wealth initiative to reduce greenhouse gas emission, create green jobs, and promote environmental sustainability. Promote accountability, transparency, fiscal discipline, and value for money. Adhere to the state fiscal responsibility and procurement laws. Minimize wastages, leakages, and corruption, and publish regular, accessible reports to stakeholders. Enhancement of transportation system in the state through provision of compressed natural gas CNG buses and construction of marine aluminum passenger ferry boats. Promote tourism investment to transform the state economy from crude oil dependent into a diversified and vibrant service economy. Invest strategically in tourism to diversify the state economy create employment opportunities, and boost internally generated revenue. Completion of Igbo Medical City and the rehabilitation of secondary and primary health facilities in the state. Efforts will be made to continue to recruit, train, and retrain medical personnel, expand our insurance coverage, and integrate public-private partnership projects.
2025 ended with a unity concert and Christmas carol, all aimed at appreciating God for the year while looking forward to a prosperous and more economically viable 2026.
On the 4th day of Christmas, Jesus sent to me, who saw me come,
Indeed, 2025 was eventful as the government was able to achieve most of the programs and policies it set out for the people. We hope that 2026 will be more fruitful and more projects will be executed as promised by Governor Umeno. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of the program. We hope to see you again same time, same station next week. I remain Clement Barikui. enjoy the rest of your night.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides